What can you get in Lafayette, Louisiana for $300,000? Well, I just sold a property with some buyers of mine in Lafayette, Louisiana, and I wanted to show you guys everything about this property that they just closed on. It's absolutely adorable, and I want to show you everything that you can get if you wanted to be right in the center of town and everything that Lafayette offers on the south side. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Abshire. I'm a real estate agent with Epic Realty and the Solux Group here in Lafayette. I am your new construction and luxury listing specialist, and I want to talk all about this deal that I just had with some clients of mine and the purchase of their new home. So first up, the address of the property is 122 Briarmeadow Drive. This home is located right off of Verot School Road. It is right close by where all of the hustle and bustle is. It's close to the Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital. It is right by Topgolf, Dave & Buster's, everything that's happening that's really exciting right now on the south side. Whole Foods is not far. There's great restaurants and shopping. It's just really a prime location. And so of course, my clients love the area. The property actually had come on the market, and it was literally on the market for just a few hours. We located it, we jumped on it, went on the showing. Within just a few hours, we were actually able to get there very quickly, and we were able to, within that one showing, they made that decision. They knew it was the one that they wanted, and so we were able to write up a very strong offer, and we were able to get this home under contract. I think what the beauty of working with these clients is the fact that they knew exactly what they want. What the difference is when you have experience, they have bought and sold many homes in their life. So I guess the decision making comes a bit easier when you've done this before, and there's a lot more confidence behind making those decisions. So it makes my job a bit easier, but at the same time, I still had to negotiate a few things in the deal, such as getting the closing date exactly when we wanted, so the time aligned exactly with when their house was being sold. So a couple features about this property. It's 1,088 square feet. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was built in 2001, and they did some really great remodels to this home. So they put in new floors, they had changed out the windows, they did some painting, and really did some nice touch up on the outside and landscaping area. So it really was a very nice property. The sellers, you can tell, took some really good pride in their ownership of this property. I think one of my favorite features of this home was right when you walk in the front, there was a metal gate and a beautiful little courtyard area that had a fountain and a table, and with the trees and the nice breeze, and it was sunny when we were doing that day, it was just absolutely perfect and relaxing. It was one of my favorite features that the clients loved about it, because they could just picture themselves sitting on that patio, enjoying being outside and really just listening to nature. So there's really some convenience that you can really find with being in a prime location in town, but then not still feeling like, oh, I'm so congested or right in the city and I'm constantly going to be hearing noise and ambulance sounds and things like that. Now you may ask, they had their property which was for sale. How were they able to time it perfectly with this property and be able to purchase? That's a common problem that I have with many sellers. Well, what we were able to do was I got their home on the market, and we actually had put in the stipulations of the deal to give us 60 days to find a property while we were under contract and to be able to locate that next home and close on it as soon as possible. So we went under contract, and lo and behold, just within a week, this home came on the market. It was perfect for what they were looking for, and we were able to get it under contract and keep the closing dates and everything right on track. And we closed at about, I would say 35 days was the lift. So is it possible to buy and sell a home at the same time? Absolutely. We just proved it, and this is exactly how you do it. Your marketing needs to be great. The home has to be shown properly, and it has to be absolutely priced correctly on the market. The amazing thing about their personal home that I was able to sell, which is 216 New Trails Lane, that home I was actually able to get under contract just within 2 weeks. And crazy enough, earlier this year, they had tried to sell it twice with a different agent here in town. I was able to come in, I changed up the marketing a little bit, make sure the home was priced correctly, did my video and everything, really was able to market the home like it should have been marketed, and I was able to get an offer on the property. Now, what was even more crazy was when we were negotiating the deal, the agent had reached out to me and tried to say that the comps were not supporting the value of the property. But the beautiful thing is, because I'm very knowledgeable about everything about this property and very knowledgeable about what the comparables were in the area, I was able to show her side by side why our property was worth more than the comparables that she was pulling, which she thought related to the property. And of course, lo and behold, because I was able to show her factual data that backed up the fact of where we were priced at, she was able to convince her buyer to actually accept the price that we had set it at, and thus able to move the deal forward. So it was a win-win for both of us. So this is a key why it's so important that you work with an agent who has experience in listing properties and understanding comparables, because the wrong agent could not be able to prove the value of a property if they don't truly understand what makes the value different from another property. And you have to be able to show those hard numbers. It is very difficult to say that your home is worth more than something if you can't show factual proof. But all that said and done, I was very, very excited to get this deal completed for my clients. They absolutely raved about me in their Google review. So I was super excited to see that they said out of all the agents they've worked with in the past, they truly enjoyed their experience with me. I was honored to represent them, and I thank them so much for choosing me as their realtor. The funny thing is, when I went actually on the appointment to sit down with them, they actually mentioned how they had the mindset where we're just gonna get some information. We're not actually gonna list today. And they said, what do you know, within an hour of us sitting down and talking about everything, they were signing listing paperwork and ready to go on the market in about a week. So am I bragging? No. And am I saying that I'm going there if I ever meet with you just to convince you to list or to tell you exactly what you have to do? No, my whole job when I go and sit down with you and talk about a selling consultation or how we are going to strategically find you a home to purchase is to do exactly that. Decide if working together makes sense. I'm never there to pressure you, and I'm never there to make the decisions for you. I will present the information. I will show you exactly everything we'll do to get your home sold for top dollar and the strategy that we can do to help you get your next property. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Remember, guys, to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you'd like to reach out to me, you want a free buyer consultation or a listing consultation, book a call with me. My link is in the bio. You can email, call, text me, leave me a comment if you have any questions about my listing process or from me and my team. We would love to connect with you. I am Drake Abshire. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.